What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another MB Heritage Farm video. Today we're going to be talking about a brand new breed of chicken on our homestead, and it's the American breast chicken. Now this is a descendant to a bird far more superior, and that is the French breast chicken. We'll also talk about that a little bit, but we're going to show you guys today our baby chicks of American breast chickens. Now we have been trying to get our hands on some American breast chickens for around 2.5 years. We purchased these American breast baby chicks, and we'll talk about where we got them from later on. We're going to go ahead and show you guys what they look like and talk about what we're looking for, so you guys will know what to look for if you get your hands on this awesome breed of chicken. The reason why this bird is so special to me and why I've tried to get my hands on it for so long is the American breast chicken is actually descendants of the French breast chicken. However, they are held to much different standards. Now, the French breast chicken is known to be the YU steak in the chicken world. In other words, this is a 5-star chicken. It's supposed to be some of the best chicken that you can actually put in a can and raise on your homestead as far as taste goes anyway. But if you're looking to get into meat birds, almost every breed, including the new ones today, are all hybrid chickens. No matter what folks tell you, you really can't breed them at home and get exact duplicates. You're always going to get descendants. And a lot of times it takes 3 or 4 different breeds to make one bird, including the Cornish cross. So they're virtually impossible to reproduce at home. However, there's only one heritage breed chicken that you can breed at home and reproduce year after year after year and have the best tasting chicken that you possibly can get your hands on. And all you're going to be sacrificing is just a little bit of weight, because these guys really don't get as big as the Cornish cross. Now in this video, we're going to walk you guys through how we select each chick for future breeding, and the purpose of this is to show you guys how we call out deformities, deficiencies, and build a better meat bird. You guys stay tuned, this is going to be interesting. Alright guys, so here is some of our American breast baby chicks. These guys are around 8 days old, maybe. We're going to go ahead and take these guys out, and we're going to show you guys exactly what it is that we're going to be looking for. The first thing I will say is this is the only breed I've ever had that will actually go sleep over there around the feeder. They're actually weaned from the light. The light is just to make the video better. They'll actually sleep all around that feeder with their heads inside the holes, just waiting for more food to come down. Pretty chunky for just 9-day-old chicks. So we'll go ahead and grab them out and start looking for some deformities, color variations. Now, one of the very first standards that you'll learn about, even beginners, when it comes to this breed is the red, white, and blue. That's the flag colors, and it also is an indicator of the red cone, the bright white feathers, and the blue legs and feet. Now, while that is the most common thing that most folks learn about first, these chicks aren't going to show any of those indicators at all first. But there are some things that we need to look for, and these legs usually won't turn any color or show any signs of changing colors from anywhere 3 to 6 weeks out. But these guys are showing a little bit of sign of it already. Now, there are quite a few color variations when it comes to the American breast chicken. However, white is the most popular, and when you're dealing with white chicks, the very first thing you want to look for, just the first glance at the chick, is color leakage. Now, when we talk about color leakage, we're talking about any other color coming through that's not white. Sometimes you'll find little black spots or streaks, and if you find that early on, that's usually the first thing that we like to do, is remove those chickens from their breeding program and just use them for something else. That's all. Now, when we start looking at chicks, the first thing that we do is we will look at the feet. We want to make sure that we don't see any splayed leg. Now, if there is a vitamin deficiency, you will be able to tell some of those in the feet. You also want to make sure that you don't see any toe curl or anything like that. This chick looks pretty good as far as I can tell on the feet and legs. The next thing we want to do is pick the chick up. Now, we are going to weigh and record each chick, and we may be doing some toe punching later, but we'll make another video for that. But each chick will be examined, the feathers and everything like that. The wings will be looked at and stretched out. But right now we're going to pick them up. We're going to feel the breastplate right here. We're going to make sure it's at a nice V shape but not pointy. This chick is really healthy. Like I say, these guys sleep around the feeder. I don't see any color leakage at all with this chick. This chick is really healthy. I don't see a whole lot of color in the beak. It's still nice and yellow. We're going to go ahead and pick its chick up, and we're going to examine it even closer and show you some more stuff that we look for. So the next thing we're going to do is show you guys how to check balance on these little guys. Now there is risk of fly off, so make sure you're over a cushion or somewhere soft. But for this, all you want to do is raise your chick up about 3 inches in the air, and then quickly descend or drop him about 3 inches, and make sure both of his wings are working properly and he's got good balance. Now the next thing we're going to do is a quick rollover test to see how quick the chick gets up on its feet. And this is also another good way to check for only certain vitamin deficiencies. It'll also tell us if there was any problem shipping, any injuries with the chick, and it'll also make sure that the chick has a good center of focus and not lethargic. Now we're just going to do an overall wing expansion and feather inspection. Don't see any injuries there. We also check the eyes to make sure they're bright and vivid and the chick is vocal. Now the next thing we're going to check for is pasty butt. This is very common in chicks. It's very easy to get, and it's also very easy to get rid of, and it will also kill your chicks. Now for those of you wondering, this is what pasty butt looks like, and this is what a chick without pasty butt should look like. Now a lot of breeders say that the 2-week checklist for baby chicks is the most important, and in every inspection after that is even more important than the last. A lot of people won't even check chicks at this age. The reason why we like to inspect chicks here just as soon as they come in a couple of days after, even up to 9 or 10 days, is because these chicks at that time hadn't really got transitioned all the way over to food, the water system yet. So a lot of the deficiencies and injuries and even deformities and things that show up before they get transitioned here, we'll already know will have to do with where they came from and not here on our homestead. Now every checklist after this, when things do arise, we'll also have the idea, since it happened after the first initial inspection, then it could be something that we're feeding, could be our watering schedule, it could be a deficiency already getting ready to happen and we've caught it early, or we've caught deformities early and it's something that we can take out of the breeding program pretty soon. Now there's going to be a whole lot more video of us covering average weights, and we're going to go ahead and do a video on each checklist or inspection with these chicks, showing you guys how we call out different deformities and what deficiencies to look for, because they are going to happen, and we'll show you guys how to fix those too as well. But for now, we just wanted to give you guys this really quick checklist to go through chicks. Now most of these checkpoints do apply to almost any new chick you get on your homestead, except for the red, white, and blue, and some of the things that we say are specifically for the breast chicken. But anyway, it's always good to have this checklist. Use it as soon as the chicks come in, and you'll have a better acknowledgement of whether it's what they have been fed, shipping, or it's something you've done later. So anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. We hope you learned something. We'll see you guys on the next one.